do it.
I wanted to record this and I missed part of it, but Dennis, you had a question?
Well, a question and perhaps an invitation. Steve, you said it's not cheap. So are you charging your presenters, your speakers to be in your podcast?
I'm not charging. I'm going out looking for joint venture sponsorships. We partner up, we promote each other, we work each other. There's no charge to be a guest. There are larger, you bring a Mark Cuban on, he's going to charge you $3,000 to be on. So there's no charge to be a guest at all. That's my giving back.
So, yesterday for Thanksgiving, we brought together about 20 of our business advisors. Almost all of our SBDC business advisors, we've got over 30, own their own business. They're business people, and they have various expertise, and that's what they share with clients for free. That might be a pool of potential resources for you.
Absolutely.
Because there's, again, expertise in a wide variety of subjects. So at least let me drop that suggestion to you. And if you want to explore that further, let's set up a discussion with you so that you can at least virtually meet some of the players and see if this makes sense for you.
Absolutely. No, it'd be fantastic. The joint venture part would be interesting too, because with podcasts, and since I started the recording, we're talking about podcast, my show, serving in business. So people who didn't make the RSVP, I wanted to share this with you. We're talking about how you can use a podcast to grow your business or be a guest on mine for free. And thanks, Dennis. That was a great comment, question, because a lot of people do that. Hey, what's the charge? Again, I'm about giving out. I'll put all the time. I'll produce everything with my sales team. I have a sales and marketing team that will market it. I can also, when you're a guest, promote you more for $500. I can promote your company throughout the podcast, that one show. So there's ways, and there's a lot of ways. I got a huge team. I got a team of 10 people marketing. So this is not just me marketing. We have a whole group that's doing that. But with that being said, from a joint venture part, advertising on Facebook in different ways, Google, it's about $2 to $3 per person that they're going to pay. With podcasting, it's about 1 to 3 cents. So if somebody puts $1,000 into a podcast, their bang for their buck is going to be 10, 15, 20 times higher. And it's going to be longer because remember, people will watch it over and over. I've watched some podcasts yesterday twice because I learned some tips, and they're short. They're 15, 20 minutes. So people can watch it multiple times. So anybody looking to promote, or people might ask when you become a guest is, if you know anybody who would like to do a joint venture, I'll have my sales team reach out to them and talk to them. The company Josh worked with, and I can't think of the name, last year made $1 million off his podcast.
Wow, that's nice. Well, Steve, let me tell you this. I was going to charge you $5,000, but I'll do it for free. I'll be there. Let me know.
I mean, amen, brother.
Right.
Amen.
But most importantly, I got some friends that they've been doing podcasts for a while. They become really, really good. So if you want me to connect you with them, I know they love, just like you, they love giving free information, advice on how to put different phases of it together, right? And my last thing is, where can we find your podcast?
I'm going to put it in the chat. I put it on a waiting list because I haven't launched it. It'll probably be January 1st. But I love talking to podcasters. I've already talked to 7 so far. One lady, she's a best-selling author. She's directed 3 movies. You know how much money she's made in her 5 years of podcasting? Guess.
5 million?
$50.
Oh.
98% of podcasters do not make any money podcasting because they don't know how to do it and they don't have the connections. I'm looking at my first one. I'll probably make $50,000 the first quarter on my info. on my podcast from joint ventures. So I'd love to talk to those people, Orlando, because I can show them, introducing Josh, my team and Josh's team to help monetize it. Here's the thing. Yeah, I'm going to make money, but it's a win-win. Subway comes aboard. You guys are all eating Subway by the time I'm done. Subway. I'm kidding, half kidding.
I love Subway.
Yeah, I do too. So it's not a bad thing. So it's about that. You need to give back, and when you give back, you hope that it returns, and it does. So let me put in the chat before I forget to subscribe. And we're going to put the link. It's a link to be a guest right there. Steve podcast. Oop.
Are you looking anything in particular, Steve, for a guest, or more like anything that comes that sounds interesting? That's what we'll get.
Let me fix this link. Link does not work, so I gave the wrong link. I love when that happens. So put a T there. Got to spell podcast right to do this right, boys. This is live. I'm making mistakes in the recording. What I'm looking for, Orlando, is just a servant mentality. I do not want somebody to come on my podcast and go, you need to buy real estate from me. My name's Joe. I'm the top realtor in the world, California. If you don't use me, it ain't going to work type of thing. They need to have a great story, a story that's going to teach somebody, but their mentality is serving. You know, I did 1,000 referrals last year. 400 were not clients of Info. And I'm very proud to say that, because I do that. Like I gave a referral to Orlando. I forgot who the referral is. And because I do so many, I've got to list it. So it's my bad. Everybody out there listening to the recording, I make sure we use our introduction list, because it just happened and Orlando can't find the contact. I'll search for him, but use that.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Podcasting. I do want a Spanish speaking one down the road. That's going to give me my season. Yeah, where I'm going to tie into it. Another
I could
show.
do my presentation in Spanish.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I want to do. And, you know, just because it's all about you, whoever's on the show, it's all about them. And of course, you know, with my edification and all that great stuff, they'll have fun. So again, if you're looking to podcast with me, do a podcast, reach out. If you're looking to be a guest, I put it in the chat. And I'm also going to put the subscribe to the podcast. Now, with that podcasting, I want to add one more thing. How many people want to see a 50% increase in their sales?
I do.
How many of you use video?
I do.
How do you use video?
If you go to my LinkedIn and what is it? All the other social medias, short clips of about 15 seconds to 30 seconds on just personal stuff about my moving and even personal life. Yeah.
How's it going for you?
I barely started about 2 weeks ago, so I can't really test it yet.
Perfect. No, you're absolutely right. Lewis, how about you?
I actually just started. I came up with a game plan after talking to you, having our one-on-one you mentioned in podcasts. So I'm more still in the like agenda vision stage of it, but I'm going to be recording educational videos. Also to add value, right? You mentioned like potentially having me on the show, and I don't want to, you know, from I'm so grateful for it, but I also want to give, right? Like kind of like joint JVing, you want to add some value. So I have a whole list of things, right? Like what is HCM? And then like the idea is like going around asking different size business owners, what's HCM? You know, and you're like 5 to 10 business owners might give you a certain type answer. Those with like a controller, so it might be like, oh, it's like really important and it plays into the, and so things like that. But yeah, that's in the works. I got the YouTube, my YouTube handle is a little long, but yeah, got that all kind of in place, just like the systems of it. But yeah, it's
How would you like to boost those videos 300%?
Oh, love it. Yeah,
That's
That'd be
what I like to
beautiful.
hear, because I'm working with this company called Dub Video.
Mhm.
And I'm going to show you
I
here.
heard that company. That's a good company.
Yeah, I'm going to show you exactly what it does, because why is it not letting me share? Bear with me. Bear with me. Deep dot. Trying to open it up.
We need the Jeopardy theme.
Yeah, I can't do it. Oops. Hold on, I'm going to do it through the web, which is easier. Actually, it's not. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is my dashboard. You can see the videos I'm doing. You can see educational. Louis, you just said it. I just did a gratitude tip. Every week, my clients and my prospects get a business tip, the InPhone business tip. Look how many views I'm getting. Happy Thanksgiving, 370 views. I had 11 people view the video. I had 8 people watch the video twice, and I had 3 people click on a button to call me to book an appointment with me. So here's what it does. So when I open this up, hopefully you can see it. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Okay, good. So can you see that?
yeah,
What I want to do.
but you're not saying anything.
No, because I want to show you what it looks like when they receive it. Let's do this. So this works with LinkedIn, Facebook, but it puts a preview of my video on there. So for example, I do happy birthdays to everybody across my social media, and this is what it looks like. So I just wished her a happy birthday. Look at that. Happy birthday. It's got a preview of the video. And when she clicks on it, can you guys see that still?
No, it's stuck
Okay.
on, just
Yeah.
says copied.
With a check.
Yeah, let's do this. Love this recording. This is going to be awesome. So now you can see that, right? You can see where I
Yeah.
sent
Oh,
this.
there you go, yeah,
So they click on it. Can you still see it?
yeah.
Oh, good. So when she clicks on it, happy birthday to you. I will not sing to you because I do not sing. But I do want I made it funny, but wish him a happy birthday. Hope it's a special day. I've got my info, got my QR code. That's been scanned about 30% of the time because people are interested. I had somebody book an appointment this morning. So it's all that. Here's my social media they can connect with. Here's a title here. But look down here. Book a time with Steve. Learn about InPhone. They can click on it and engage in your business, whatever you decide to do. Huge. Subscribe to my podcast. 20 people did that this week, just clicking a button. A video is good, but no call to actions. You're losing about 50% of your audience. It's about $36 a month. I'll work with you on it. It is, you can do whatever you want. And it even puts the calendar here. So it's super simple. Somebody can just pick my calendar and book an appointment. My appointments have doubled since I started using video. And then they can do things like, give me a award, fun stuff, all that great stuff. And then if they don't open it up, it opens up those buttons again in front of them if they leave it up, and then they can book a time, go to a video. I have to play that. But all these different things that they can do, email, and there's about 11 call to actions you can do. You could put a link in there for a funnel, learn more information, join the chamber. You can have a button to join the chamber, all different kinds of action. This is the game changer. Ruben is the owner of the company. I talked to him. In his first year using this, 300% increase in sales. 10,000 a month to 300,000 a month in sales. So if you're using video or want to use video, reach out to me. This is a complete game changer. I'm going to put, I've got a referral link that gives you, I think, a discount. Make sure I find that. Any questions on the dub video?
No, that looks good. That's awesome. Thank you, Steve. Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Steve Ramona? Pretty simple.
Yeah, then book a time with me. We want to talk more about dub or podcasting, and you got the podcasting stuff in there.
Yeah, I